Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Guys, I miss gossiping because I haven't posted today. So I have 10 minutes just to talk about this one thing before I have to attend my class. It's about to start right now. So listen, you guys, I saw this live where Mpumelelo was asked by some of the followers when he is graduating. And that was being asked because Usimpiwe Mangwabe's son had just graduated over the weekend. And of course, it was a big thing. Graduations are big, okay? Now, people were saying, even under Musamselegu's post, people were saying, Ukuthi, at least Usimpiwe is graduating, where Mpumelelo will only graduate in dating different women or whatever. Okay. Anyway, I thought about it, you guys, and I was like, you know what? Actually, almost I'm telling you, this might just be the only. Maybe I shouldn't say it because there's still umnini coming, yabon. But I haven't heard London talk about any studies after high school. And I haven't heard Mpumelelo talking about studying after high school. It doesn't look like they are in tertiary, you know. So they are not continuing with their schooling after high school. And it looks like the graduations that Umselegu might have to attend or might have the privilege of attending would be his daughters. But we already know that he does not feel the same about his daughters as he does with his sons. And this is why when you get an opportunity to be a father, even when you are not a biological father, sometimes you must just take it, because the experience of being a stepfather to somebody is different from being a father to somebody. That experience is different. And if you can afford to stepfather somebody, do it, because there are things that you're going to have a privilege to experience with that child that you're not going to experience with your own children. And we're seeing that with Umsele, because I don't think that unless umnini naye decides to continue with school and end up graduating, it doesn't look like Umsele is going to have that experience with any of the two sons graduating. But he got to experience it with Usimpiwe. Even with Usimpiwe, I was looking at it and I was like, I do wonder if really honestly um they're not doing it for social media to sort of correct the narrative or control the narrative. Because obviously when we saw Utumangwabe was at his son's graduation, we were like, where's Musamsele? And then later on we saw him and I was like, hey, I wonder if he didn't see everybody's post about where he was and then he decided to go and attend the party. Somebody even said, what it's possible, what they just added him. It's a technology now to make you look like you were at somewhere where you when you were not. I think that he was there. I would question whether he had intentions of being there at the after party, or it's because of everything that was going on, because he does live for social media. That's why he did it. But you guys, what I'm saying is that I feel like it's a lesson, Uguti. When you have an opportunity to be a father figure, sometimes when you reject that, you are rejecting also positive experiences that you might have with that child that maybe your children are not going to give to you, you know. Something as simple as a graduation. You might not experience any of your biological sons graduating, but if you decide to take that role of being a stepfather, there's an opportunity there to attend a graduation as a stepfather. I did not see Simpiwe's post any other pictures, say with with his biological father. I don't know if he's still living. I don't know if he is part of his life, you know. So I feel like right now, Umselego is at a place where he is trying to really control that narrative. So as far as Usimpiwe is concerned, he wants people to know that he is there for him. Okay, which is a strange thing, because all of these years we haven't seen it. Even when you go on Simpiwe's social media, you don't see all posts of him interacting with Umselegu. Let's just say, because other people are saying no, but people, the family was not really hiding Usimpiwe. He just wasn't mentioned because he's not Umselegu. Guys, I don't think that if somebody asked me how many kids you have, I'm going to think, okay, because people think I'm with this man, I'm only going to mention the kids that I have with this man. You're just going to mention the kids you have. And it did feel like it was intentional to make us think ukuthi uMangwabe has 2 kids. Even from her side, you guys, she wasn't revealing it. If you go online and just Google Google uMangwabe, the information that comes up about her being married to Kamselegu, having 2 kids, all of that, simply doesn't come up, because the only way that Google will have that information is if it's being talked about somewhere. She's doing interviews, she's talking about it. He's doing interviews, he's talking about it. On the show, he's talking about it. But if you look at anything that talks about the wives, Bakamselegu, how many kids they have, all of that, simply is not going to come up, because he was intentionally being left out. I don't know how long they thought that was going to go on for, but it was. So, as much as I feel like with Mpumelelo now, of course, if he feels like he doesn't need to go to tertiary, he shouldn't, go to tertiary. But I do feel like with Umusamselego, I feel like there's always going to be that comparison from people who have watched Mpumelelo and also who are watching Usimpiwe. And also, it's not like maybe Usimpiwe is living a better life than Mpumelelo, because even him, we don't know. We don't know if he is also dating multiple women, but we do know that the graduation was a positive thing for him. But I feel like now that he's in the picture, people are always going to compare, when something happens with the simple. So what about you, Mpumelelo? When we haven't even seen them interact, I don't even know if Mpumelelo will regard Usimpiwe as a brother in terms of him being a stepbrother. But yeah, that's what's always going to happen. I think when they do these lives, people are just going to be, you're going to have fans as you come to here, asking those questions that are like shady questions. Okay. But he could have answered and said, I'm not going to graduate because I'm not going to go to tertiary. Okay, I'm busy here. And you're busy, guys. You're busy. People wouldn't be able to study, because how do you study and date 10 people at the same time? I mean, how do you get a diploma while you are busy dating 10 people? And also, it's a merry-go-round, dumping this one, dating this one, dumping this one. It's a lot of work. We should understand that that is not going to happen for him. Okay. I hope Musamselig is recognizing that thing that he hasn't been saying about not raising other men's children. Not only are the kids missing out when you don't take that role, when you have an opportunity to take that role as a stepfather, but you also miss out, because look at it. If it wasn't for us making so much noise about you not being there for Simpiwe, you wouldn't have gone to that graduation to show us what you did go to the graduation. Because I feel like it's like that. I feel like it's for social media. And also, I hope you guys, they did not force Simpiwe to post that thing, because Simpiwe posted and said, thank you, Mtombeni. He didn't say thank you, mom, thank you, grandma, thank you, Mtombeni. And I wonder if he wasn't manipulated to end up saying thank you, Mtombeni, because it had to be about Musamselek. Somehow it had to be about it was Simpiwe's graduation, Mangwabe's son, but it had to be thank you, Mtombeni. We look very young, but we are not so young. You see it. Anyway, you guys, let me focus. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before we go now. Tell me what your thoughts are on this. I think Mpumelelo and Ulwandle basazo graduate. By the way, Ulwandle. Remember, guys, we saw Matric Dance ka. Who's the girl Abongwe? They never really showed us much about Ulwandle. But we also did Mpumelo's matric dance and stuff. Anyway, at least he'll attend the girls because Umfilo uyafunda, no Abongo uyafunda, so he'll get to attend graduation. It's just not going to be the sons until maybe umnini in the future. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before we're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tana.